If you're already on Whatnot and stuck growing, this video is for you. In the last few weeks, I've been steadily growing. In the last couple of months, I've gained 300 followers in just about 4 or 5 months of just streaming. Stick around because I've got a lot of helpful tips that will definitely go and help you out for your next show and your next couple sales. Tip number 1 is definitely have a weekly and consistent time to stream, because most of the time people cannot, you can't just do pop-ups. I have to learn that myself because I just do a lot of pop-up streams and it doesn't really work that well as you think it would be. Also, please make sure to brand your stream titles. So for some of my plus streams here, you have to say what brands they are, or for some of my clothing streams, I have to say what brands they are. If I label a Hurley stream where I'm doing Hurley new tags and all that stuff, and I start doing Adidas, it's not really going to work. That's not really how it works. I mean, some people may like it or not. Also, make sure to use a clear thumbnail so people can see what you're doing, because for me, I honestly have ChatGPT make it, but I'm lazy, and that's probably, I have to go invest in some new thumbnail making strategies. But Canva is always a good one. ChatGPT, listen, if y'all want to do that, I'll put y'all on. I mean, it works pretty well, but it definitely could be a little bit better. Make sure y'all are promoting as well. That's another thing. You guys, everyone, if you're not on social media and promoting your stuff, especially on Instagram, because especially Instagram stories, for whatever reason, can get a couple bookmarks. I normally don't too much because I'm streaming too much, but I'm streaming twice a day. But it's whatever. It's sometimes if you're prepping for a big stream, I would definitely recommend doing it, and definitely recommend posting on social media, just even about your Whatnot streams and stuff. You'll gain some following around that. Also, another way is giveaways. Now, the problem I have with giveaways is sometimes there's obviously going to be days. This is another thing. There's always going to be days where it's going to be your day, and there's going to be days where it's not your day. I also sell on eBay here, and there's some days where it's you get no sales. And there's some days on Whatnot, I do 2-hour-long streams, one earlier in the day and then one later in the day. I just can't go 2 hours plus. I don't know how people do that, but for me, I like doing an hour, 45 minutes, keep it short, keep it sweet. You have to understand that you're not always going to sell something, and you're not always going to, it may not always be your best day. You might get yesterday, I had the day before. So what's today? Today is Tuesday. So on Sunday, I had an $80 stream in 30 minutes. That's really, really good. I never get that stuff. That is hands down some of the greatest for my palate. Then Monday, I go in, I'm okay, I got this again, being all cocky and stuff. It definitely humbles you very quickly. I'm not going to lie. It definitely does. And then I get no sales. Actually, sorry. No, I get no sales on my first stream Monday. And then Tuesday, I get $8 in sale. No, on Monday. Sorry. So Monday in the morning stream, I get no sales. And then in the afternoon stream, I get $8 in sales. So in an hour. So definitely humbles you. So you have to be prepared for the ups and downs of selling, because there's going to be a lot of them. Trust me, there's going to be a lot of them. You just kind of have to keep the overall goal, or a weekly goal in mind, not just a daily goal. And so far today, I have $0 in sales on Whatnot as well. This one's an interesting one. I've never done this before too much, posting items or just using Whatnot posts daily. I'm kind of looking at my script here. That actually, I've never heard of it. I think it's only about a certain point you can do to get post about what you're doing and what items are going to be on your upcoming stream, which will definitely be very good. Also, another thing, these are the last couple things here. Setting your bids low. So you have to keep in mind your margins. So obviously, I'm selling a pallet, right? I can't sell things for $1 because I didn't get it for $1, right? So I can't sell it for $1. I have to do $20 starts so I make a little bit of profit, okay? Because if I start selling things for $1 and I've only got 5 viewers on there and someone's taking everything for $1, I can't, like, you have to keep in mind your margins. So right now, my pallet, right? I've got, I don't even know. We just sold some more today on eBay. Let's say about $500. I think that's around the roughly mark I've made back so far. That, like the 500, right? And it's $6,000, right? I can't be like, it's a little under, but let's say roughly. So I can't be selling things for $1 because 500 pieces, let's say I've got 460 pieces, that's going to be $460. You have to make sure you're going to make some profit even though in there. So be careful, or if you're just trying to get rid of stuff, like you've already made profit on these Squishmallows here, I've already made profit over there, and those plushes, I've already made profit, so I can do what I want with the, I can kind of just, throw them into stream. I'm actually going to probably give away most of these later on in the year when it comes towards the holidays. I'm going to give away most of these, pretty much, if not all of these. So that you have to keep in mind. You're making profit because, after all, it's a business. You can't, not make profit. That's just not going to how it's going to go, or you're going to be out, Also, another thing is, like, be loyal to your buyers. What I always do is you tell them when your item is shipped. Please make sure to do that, y'all. I don't know. Some people don't do that like crazy. You have to tell your buyers, like, just marking it as shipped is not good enough. You have to say when it's shipped, because that ain't gonna work, bro. Like the buyers, it just helps them, and building a community on your stream, that's what I'm working on now. I've gained, I'll show y'all. Let me show y'all my whatnot here. Here's the last thing I forgot to talk about is, I don't know if this is available for everyone, but I just learned about this, is the rewards club. Now, I just kind of started this probably like a week ago. So here's days in session. I started it actually over vacation 2 weeks ago. So I was just kind of messing around because this is my first week back from vacation. So I was just kind of messing around. Here we go. 16 shows. I've been doing two a day, maybe sometimes even a little more. Live hours, we're at 14 live hours. And here you go. So if you look here, you can make like almost like you can get discounts and rewards. So here's the sales in the last whatever amount of streams. The total orders, 86 in average order value. Probably it's mostly because we've done Squishmallows and we've been kind of just getting rid of the stuff from the big lot. But the program overall, here's what I like to do, is it gives you discounts for your buyers. So right here, here's my first tier, bronze, watch 5 shows, purchase 3 products, or spend $20 or more. And you get 5% off your next purchase up to 1 purchase, right? And then you get that badge. And then you move on to the next tier, silver. And then you spend $30 and purchase 8 products. And then you'll get 8% off 2 times, And then you keep going, and then this is 15% off 3 times. And then, and then you get 20% off 5 times. It really helps, y'all. I'm serious. It really helps. Please do this, because some people just like the discounts. Even if it's small discounts like this, just being able to say you get 5% off once you hit bronze, people will buy. Trust me. They will definitely buy. And as you can see right now, we're live on one stream right now. But make sure to schedule. The last thing is make sure to schedule your streams out. As you can see, I've got most of mine scheduled. I have to do more scheduling, because some people schedule them out really like a month in advance, like a month, like you schedule the whole months out. That's definitely what I'm going to start doing, because it's definitely very helpful. If you go look at my home page here, as you can see here, you can schedule them all out. We've got most of them scheduled basically for the rest of July here, and then we're going to get into August's stuff, and I'll go schedule those out then. But still, make sure to schedule out all your streams, and that is super huge. As you can see, some people already bookmarked it. Some people already bookmarked it occasionally here and then. And then once it comes down, they'll bookmark some more. But anyway, hopefully all this helped. Please make sure to go drop sub. Trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So please make sure to subscribe and check out some other videos. We're posting reselling content pretty often. So please make sure to check that out. Peace.